I'd like to share with you a little story about a brave little Shih Tzu named Henry. When Henry was found, he was tied up in a backyard with no food, very little water that wasn't even clean, and was so very matted that the mats had acted like a tourniquet and cut off the circulation in his front left paw, leaving him only 3 legs. Henry had to undergo surgery and lots of doggy therapy to even gain use of that leg after he was found. I think the worst part about it is that Henry was already 8 years old, so he had probably lived most of his life in those awful, horrible conditions. Once he was able to walk and could maintain a healthy weight because he was skin and bone, Henry came to live out the rest of his life being my loving and loyal lapdog. But there are millions of cats and dogs who are not so lucky. Many animals like Henry aren't adopted out and get put down because there are so many animals from illegitimate breeders, pet stores, puppy mills that get sold for ridiculous amounts of money. So if you're thinking of getting a pet, adoption is the way to go. Unfortunately, more dogs and cats are around than there are homes. And according to the Humane Society of the United States, 6 to 8 million cats and dogs enter shelters each year, and 3 to 4 million of those are euthanized. And for those 6 to 8 million, there are only about 3,500 shelters, which makes for very, very crowded conditions and a lot less time for an owner to come and claim their pet or for them to be adopted out before they get put down. These millions of animals get put down for many different reasons. Some people just aren't ready for the responsibility and can't afford to take proper care of their dog, or don't know, or they're not ready, and that usually results in abandonment. And if these pets aren't spayed or neutered, on top of being abandoned, that just produces so many more animals that have nowhere to go. They just are all homeless. So another contribution to homeless animals is these large-scale breeders and pet stores who will pretty much sell to anybody who's willing to fork over the money. And according to Friends of Animals, which is an international animal advocacy organization, the majority of puppies sold in pet stores are puppy mill puppies. And these stores, for example, will buy a puppy from a puppy mill or large-scale breeder, and they'll buy this puppy for $100, say, but they will sell it to a customer for $1,000 to $5,000. So these goals of these puppy mill pet store relationships are really only to make money. So therefore, the costs of the care for the animals, vaccinations, food, living conditions, things like that, is kept to a bare minimum, which a lot of times results in the sale of a sick cat or dog, which ends up leading to their death, unfortunately. Friends of Animals believes, and I quote, "There is no reason to breed dogs and cats while millions are killed in shelters. Without pet shop sales, the market for puppy mill puppies will disappear." I completely agree. So how can we start decreasing the number of animals who are killed each year? It's really quite simple. If you're looking for a furry addition to the family, do not, I repeat, do not go to the local pet store and lay down a fortune for that cute little puppy. Yes, I know it's adorable and it's so very sweet, but that cute little puppy was probably taken from its mother way too early, and because of the living conditions and so little money that's put into keeping these pets, will probably get sick and maybe even die in the first few months that they have them, and that's just heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking. So instead, please adopt. And there are several ways to save a furry life. There's so many. You can just go straight to the local animal shelter. You can adopt straight from there. You go in, you fill out some paperwork, you look for a pet, and you get some time one-on-one with them, and you adopt. But, if you have more specific needs, like if you don't want a puppy and you need an older dog or a specific size or breed or things like that, then you can go. There are hundreds of adoption and rescue agencies all around the country that cater to those specifications. There's pretty much anything you can think of. There's Shih Tzu Rescue. There's Jack Russell Rescue. There's Labrador Rescue. Anything you can think of, they probably have a rescue for it. And if you're not looking to adopt but still want to help, there are plenty of ways that you can still get involved. You can donate money, food, blankets, leashes, etc. To shelters and rescues, and you can volunteer your time. That's always greatly appreciated. So millions of cats and dogs that lose their lives each year because they have no home. It's really, really sad. So please, please help do your part by spaying or neutering your pets and support shelters and rescue agencies. Give that special little dog or cat a second chance and let them into your home and your heart. I did. Come here, guys. And now, come here, Tommy. And now, I have 3 of the best friends a little girl could ask for. Right, babies?